Hi, I'm Joe Hadley. I'm a somatic therapist and counsellor. This is day 18 of my self challenge to do Ho'oponopono for the month of February. I was inspired by a friend who told me the benefits that Ho'oponopono had had in her life. And it was a tool that I was aware of and had used before, but not much. So it was a least often used tool, often forgotten. So knowing that I was going to be having a lot of increased life stresses this month, I thought it would be an interesting time to bring this in. And by challenging myself to use it every day, I remember to use it because in the past I tend to forget. I just go back to my other go-to techniques. So that said, I have had a very intense couple of days, some waves of increased stress and anxiety. And I do find that when I use Ho'oponopono in those times, it can help. Sometimes it can be a bit slow. Sometimes the intensity is quite strong. So some other techniques have to be used instead. But I do see how it's helpful. And I'm aware too that when you're in the middle of something and you're looking for changes and you want it to change, you're probably not going to see changes. A lot of things with healing is, of course, we want things to heal. We want things to change. We want patterns or traumas to heal. But when we do something to get rid of them, it often doesn't work. So I'm mindful of that as well. So I'm trying to be observant and aware that I may not see the changes. Sometimes these things happen subtly, and also when we are observing ourselves, we don't always see it. But I know that the intention and just practicing is changing something. I've been basically just gauging it against a couple of patterns that I'm aware of that have really come to the forefront lately. A couple of patterns that I find are a little bit self-sabotaging in my life. So I thought, why don't we use this to see if they shift? So I still have the patterns. Maybe the fact that these patterns have actually come more, instead of at the back of the room and more at the front of the room to be addressed, that's definitely progress. So I know things are changing. I know it's a good tool. And I know even if the only thing I'm doing is just repeating it over and over again, those words being repeated multiple times in my mind is way better than any negative self-talk or any fear talk or anything else that might be a habit. Because at times I do catch myself thinking some negative thoughts about what's happening at the moment. So it's a good thing to do something with a more positive spin and focusing more on where I want to go rather than what I don't want to go. Okay, that's my quick update for today. Be back in a few days' time. Bye.